Buena, mi gente. Disculpe esos días que estaba ocupado trabajando y haciendo cosas en la casa. Bueno, pues hoy voy a jugar solamente un ratito. No sé si termine la misión de muerte en la familia de Hitman 3, pero vamos a ver si termino el- la misión esta rapidita ahí. Si muero, pues bueno, muero. Pero si la paso y ajastro con toda la mansión, pues ajastro con toda la mansión. Vamos a ver qué pasa con la historia esta primero. Vamos a darle el intro de cómo empieza de qué tengo que hacer y de qué se trata la misión. Espero que disfruten Hitman 3, PlayStation 5.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Hola.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this, gentleman, is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Esto no coge para allá.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me, said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out, and say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
I can climb from there. Go all the way like this and go to that window. But also I can climb it. Go all the way down. I want that one. I'm gonna go first as the police. Come here, bro. Come here. Okay. Come.
We got a possible intruder. Commencing sweep. Out. Huh? Ah, great.
Escopeta, papá. Shotgun.
Nope, no access.
What?
You need clearance and you don't have it. Sorry.
I thought I can come in. I thought you're gonna let me in, bro. Ay, ¿cómo entro? Ok. Ya tengo shotgun.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Poor thing.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down.
Había yo que esto era comida de ratón.
What a marriage. Splendid dynamics between the two. Loaded conflict. Unsaid fears and desires. I could just stand all day.
I need this to happen, okay?
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
Desperate time, desperate measure. I'll finish getting
Come on, give me a break.
just before you call out the
What? Hello? It's just me.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
I'm sorry. I didn't get
Did the right thing. Glad you are safe. Call sign Niner. Confirming that we have a strangler on our hands.
Mary.
Let me hide.
But she's never seen it
Because
before.
he's looking to somebody. They're looking for me. Looking for me.
Up you go. Man up, okay? Got away. Don't worry. We'll find him.
Hello, clear, clear. Here we go. Let's walk now. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. He just wake up. I should have killed him. Well, let's see what happened. I ain't kill nobody more. Look, he there, in front of me. Two detective.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Vente, mamá.
I feel obliged to point out that
I always
current
play with
affairs
her.
surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature.
She's my favorite
You
viewer.
may be familiar with the recent announcement
My
of her
daughter.
death. You'll probably
Where you
know
at?
that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Consequence.
How you doing?
If word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The
Ooh,
case
look
concerns
at
the death
you.
of Mr.
That
Zachary.
is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners and last one to
I
be
would
alive.
knock your neck out.
And a suicide
I
note
cannot
was
do it
found.
now.
However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Pues, hola, hermosa. ¿Qué pasó? Esto, ¿qué? Esto. Dios, eso estaba caliente. De nada. Mami said.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
First. Ooh. Mommy, don't grab that phone. Ah, fuck it. I don't want to hide it. I think I'm gonna find something. Okay.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
How many I got already?
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Okay. Una fotito para...
Throat markings indicate a rare short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Fogones, mamá. Siempre. Ay, caí. Bueno. Searching was this. Don't find nothing. I searched his body. Caí, mami. Sigue por aquí, sigue por aquí. 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 Oh, cacho.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
I know, but look at si tengo algo, no puedo agarrar otra cosa.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody has been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Pasa, mamá.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Oops.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
Sir.
Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first? That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
Oh, you mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Fake funeral tomorrow?
Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way.
Oh, God. It's such a big responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right? How do you even do that? I can't do that.
Amy is a great lad. You love her, and she...
Ay.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Bueno, estoy buscando el informe y tengo de interrogar a todos sospechosos.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
You're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough.
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead.
No me di en mi cumpleaños, mi gente.
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Mujer siempre diciendo que cumplo 40 años. Pero como en Puerto Rico dice, gallo viejo pisa bueno. De verdad. Mucha información ya. Ay, mira. ¿Dónde está el otro sospechoso? Cada habitación. Tengo de ir a buscar la habitación. Tengo de buscar. Esta habitación. Habitación de Emma y Gregory. Está en el primer piso, cerca del cementerio. Oh, ¿dónde vas?
So, how long have you been working?
Que
You
ya.
are invading my personal space.
Bro, pues si te estoy preguntando algo.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American.
Oh.
What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I
Usted
don't
no le
like
puede
dancing.
What about
ocupado
restaurants?
patria, ok.
You like food? I know
Está
some
hablando con ella.
great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl
Payaso.
like you deserves that.
I don't know.
You finish it? Let's talk.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle.
More
I
hash.
took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shit? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom. How the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shit? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's
What did
all,
you
I
think
I'll
of
get back
Zachary?
to my slow Creepy as hell. By
Creepy.
boredom. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Ok. El mismo hijo es el más sospechoso. Pudo haberlos matado. Vamos a ver. Bathroom. No, afuera. Haciendo puchola contra ella. Este es el cementerio. Ok.
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. You were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff are all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the
ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking?
El
Zachary found
profesor.
dead in his bed this morning. Or
Y el
perhaps
hijo.
that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Un jueguito update. ¿Qué caramba habrá pasado?
You always led by example.
Mira, que te
rather
parto
than
el
by
cuello.
words
A que te
and
parto el
meaningless
cuello.
gestures.
No. Vamos a matar gente aquí.
Like hugs
Todavía.
and encouragement. Just a simple spontaneous caress. What a difference that would make. Right. I really remember when I replied.
La cocina.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
Tell me.
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom.
Bling.
We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting.
¿Cuál de todos aquí? Ya yo le interjuega a ella.
Gregory.
Dando la vuelta para atrás de nuevo. Sin querer. Ok. Necesito conseguir una llavecita aquí. Okay. Wow, clase mansión. Estoy perdido. Este es el primer piso. ¿Dónde está el... Este es el del muchacho.
Got your message. Could you just give it a rest? What a load of bollocks. I've got to talk later.
Like that, I bet
I
you
should get back
probably...
to you.
Right,
Right, yeah.
sorry.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Here we go.
My parents would hate him.
This one? Who got a key?
Can I help you? You're kind of inside my personal space.
Hello, sir.
No voy a poder. Ay, ya se debe de ir de ahí. De verdad que a ver si no hay una escondite por el baño. Sí, papá. Escondite por el baño me voy. Por la ventana me voy. Mira ahí la habitación.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Oh, good job. Sorry. Good job. Good job. Excellent. Oh, oh my God. Let's go over there. Ah, she finished.
check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral. I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle. Everything's in order.
Wow, estoy perdido. Clase mansión. A la puerta ceja. Era el baño. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué otra jopa? Give me a moment. I'll be back. Quick. Estoy aquí, volví.
Alexa Carlyle here. You need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior attorney is gross negligence of your responsibilities and will have consequences for your company and you personally as well. I will make sure of that. Mark my words.
Maybe we should get back to...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Aquí hay otro piso.
Never would have guessed.
¿Viste? Hay otro piso. ¿Cómo llego ahí arriba? Vamos a ver el mapa. No se puede.
How are you?
Oh, sí. Oh, sorry.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from...
Dice que no puedo entrar ahí, ¿verdad? ¿Cuánta gente hay ahí?
Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
Está abajo. Yo no necesito buscarlo otras cosas.
Damn. Slow down, pal.
Shut.
How are you today, sir?
Bloody phone, you coward! How dare you interfere with my life like this? You're a nobody, a weasel, overreaching your competencies. You are in way over your head, and I will make you pay. You can count on that.
Sorry. ¿Dónde es que queda la habitación? Dice, la habitación en la que se hospedan Emma y Gregory se encuentra en el primer piso de la mansión, con vista al cementerio. A ver. ¿Dónde está el mapa? Ok. Este es el jardín. Este es el cementerio. Imagino que este es el cementerio.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Phil, did you find out if the vote was notarized? You are way too close to me and you're really freaking me out. Can you just leave me, please? But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day.
Go to their office and ask for Sharon. She's the best they've got.
Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Rebecca Carla, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. Edward wanted to go as well. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book at 8:45, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
En serio.
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
En serio.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Hasta ahora no, ¿verdad? Pero.
I didn't think he had any friends.
En serio.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Hasta ahora no, ¿verdad? Pero. Boo. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Boo. Viejita, te voy a jalar el cuello. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. A ver, viejita, te voy a jalar el cuello. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿Qué sería este cuarto? Hay 4 pistas ahí. Cuatro pistas hay. Okay.
did want
Seth.
to attend the funeral as well. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I
Seth.
know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
I remember
Seth.
I was with the first. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry.
Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
Seth.
Listen all day. He pours emotion into that instrument. You'll need both. I promised I've got to go. Sorry, I'll stop calling you. Yes, blah blah, due diligence, and almost unnatural ability to focus. I remember when I was 7 and the police came to tell us that father had died in a car accident. You took it, the information, and then asked us all to wait because you had an important call you'd need to take. I remember how the officers were stunned by your strength and focus, I'm sure. And I have always strived for that sort of control in difficult situations. Yes, I lost a father that day, but I gained a role model of such high standards that it has impacted every facet of my existence ever since. No, she hates that.
Ay, señor.
I promised I wouldn't call you again, Pam, but just wanted you to know I feel a little better. So now I don't need to worry. It's just this place, I guess. I feel like it's watching me. Noticing every little mistake I make. Also, I should be glad Mother is still alive, but the weight of her expectations. This eulogy. I really want to do well. For her to be proud of me. For once. She won't know. Oh God, now I can't feel my arms. I'm really not coping too well. Not coping at all, actually.
Gracias, Luis. Estoy jugando Hitman hoy, pero este juego está demasiado. La puedo acabar ya y ir a matar a la tipa, pero quiero buscar todos los... interrogar a todo el mundo, pero hay un piso allá arriba. Hay otro tercer piso, sí. Hay un tercer piso.
Well, the groceries arrived. We had some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security of the gate.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Away with the words, Stan.
Another drink, are we, Mother?
I mean, it's a pretty big thing for Mother to fake her own death. Was it a security measure? Somebody out to kill her?
Everything I hear is confidential.
So you do know what's going on?
I didn't say that.
With all this security, she obviously still feels threatened. I'll get to the bottom of it.
Vieja, vieja.
Oh, hi, Martin. Rebecca here. I need you to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan, Yates and Cohn. No, I think they revoked the unanimous vote on prolonging the lease for the New York run. I know they can't do that. That's why I need the contract. In Sydney? Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number?
Hey, papi.
Thank you.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. He's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest...
Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her...
Yeah, hey.
I'll never get rid of those stupid birds.
Buscamos el nombre para allá arriba. Está tilteado esto. Que te bajes.
Impossible to hit, devious bastards.
Que te
Well, she did want to go against that one, I can assure you.
¿Cómo?
I'll never get rid of those stupid birds. I hope I die.
Madam Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong pretending to be dead. Some things you don't mess with, not even if you're filthy rich.
Perdido, papá. Bien perdido. Carajo, me voy a salir de ello.
Damn birds! If I could just get clear to those nests. What the hell was that? Christ's sakes! Hey? What was that noise?
Bien, no.
Is someone messing with me? I'm tired of this shit.
Just doing my job, sir.
Hay más piedra.
They're impossible to hit, devious bastards. I need to work on my aim. I'll never get rid of those stupid birds. Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Oh, what is going on here? So annoying. Oh, this day keeps getting better and better.
I wasn't aware, sir.
Damn birds. Huh? What was that noise?
Ah, María, señor.
Come on.
Jodí usar el alma porque la voy a dañar. Tengo un frío. Tengo yo de espantar los pájaros. Se me acabaron las piedras. No sé dónde cayeron las piedras. Tira una piedrita por aquí. Mira para allá, ya está entrado y yo estoy jugando Hitman. No, papi, no se puede, primo. Tú entraste ahora.
I'll never get rid of those
¿Ah?
stupid birds.
Primo, no me lo vi ahora que entró. Ay. Bueno.
Damn birds. If I could just get clear hits on those nests.
¿Dónde están los bird? I need to hit.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here?
Ay,
Come on.
cállate la boca.
Is someone messing with me?
Sí, I'm missing it. Que se vayan las palomas estas. No voy a hacer que se vayan. Y digo. Le di el palo. Sí, le di a este tipo.
I could just tell her I would not risk my reputation for some inexplicable animal.
¿Qué es lo que voy a hacer yo?
What can I afford?
Voy a disparar de acá. A ver.
What was that noise? Jesus Christ.
Ah, man. Sabía yo que algo iba a pasar. No, no, eso no es para watch set. Ya rompí los nidos, los voy a romper el otro también. Ok, ya, vamos a romper el otro. Set, eso no es para jugar. Dame aquello. Eso no es para jugar, papi.
How impossible to hit, devious bastards.
Falta uno, vamos a ver si es verdad. Eso era todo. Pero yo no quería usar el arma, ¿me entiendes? Yo no quería usar el arma, yo quería ver a pedrazo. Dice, disfrázate del empleado. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Informa al personal de que ya estás lista para recibir a Alexa Calcia.
Alpha, this is Papa Hotel. 7-3 is clear. Over.
I am ready to show Madame Carlyle the funeral arrangements.
You got rid of the birds?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll let her know. Mr. Parsons is ready to see Madame Carlyle.
Espera que llegue Alexa Calcia. Que se vaya los ojos eso.
Please get up right away.
Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, okay, clear. Go back again.
Well done, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way. I wonder how she will like her final resting ground.
Mr. Parsons.
I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here. Oh, that's a scene.
Hola.
I can be very efficient, Madame Carlyle.
What's that picture of me doing here? What an awful idea. I want it removed before the ceremony tomorrow. I must say I don't care much for the choice of flowers either. I need a moment to consider what I want. What's that podium? I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional speech.
Excuse me?
Find out what that was.
Oh yeah, I get it.
I find that having family
cool.
members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. Stop that! What do you think you're doing? I need help! Someone, for Christ!
¡Ay, señor! Yo no tengo jeva. Aquí me jodí, aquí me jodí.
Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Tango has vanished. Assassin actual, this is Alpha 1 actual. Pay attention, Alpha team, there's a killer on the run.
Uy, por poco me jodo. Por poco me jodo.
Bloody hell! Requesting assistance, we got a situation here! Hey, we got a situation here!
As far away as possible, for your own safety. You understand?
Ojalá ve tapas. Cambia, seguro. Que no basta el corazón.
Hey, get up.
¿Qué pasó? Vale, saludos. Saludos,
You alright, mate? It's not safe there anymore. You should leave.
Avanza y cambia, cambia de rojo a blanco para irme. A ver, María. Que me cambio de ese de ahí. Vamos a matar a este tipo aquí. ¡Pup! Blanco. Vámonos. Encuentra el informe. Yo voy a conseguir el informe, pero si no lo consigo. Vamos a ver si dónde está aquí en el mapa. Aquí no lo veo. Este lugar pues no lo he conseguido todavía. Y yo estoy acá. Tengo que dar la vuelta para acá. Aquí dentro. Ok. Aquí otra parte no he visto. No he conseguido esta y esta. Y esta. Que son unas puertas ahí. Ay, señor. Y esa otra ahí. Ok, vamos a ver. La chavienda. Que tengo que tener jopita chévere para entrar. El detective es el único que puede entrar para allá adentro. Así que, así como único puede entrar, como el detective. Pero vamos a dar la vuelta por acá porque el lugar que tengo que conseguir está por el otro lado. Está por la cocina por acá. Bueno, mi gente, gracias por quedarse ahí. Acuérdense de suscribirse, darle like y share para que mi canal se crezca, ¿me entiendes? Ok. Ah, ya sé cuál es. Eso ahí lo que no. Ese cuarto ahí. Ok, tú dices. Espero que no me vean, ¿verdad? Pero vamos a ver. Me falta que me vean. A ver cómo me va esta parte aquí.
Did Yates mention anything about the Carlisle account? Yes, I'm in England now. It's all gone. Ron and I haven't been briefed about shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on. It's all gone. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you.
Ah, muerte innecesaria. Mala mía.
This is Rebecca's room.
Yeah. Ahí está el informe. Que no me pueden. El informe.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Did the portrait photographer check out? Verified his identity?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Supuestamente está.
Things like that, I bet you worked with a lot of high-profile celebs.
I
Sorry,
should
but I think I...
let you get back to...
Right.
Yeah.
Hay algo aquí. Hay algo aquí, hay algo aquí, hay algo aquí, hay algo aquí. El mapa, bro. You see? Right here. Let's see something.
Just make myself. That's all.
Okay.
Why would someone... Let's get that right. Oh, so... I didn't know nobody like me.
Chavienda.
I should get back to... Right, yeah.
No me diga que eso. Okay, I got you. Let's see. Es abajo, es abajo.
Like
Debe ser abajo. Ahí.
Without the awkward.
Baja, si no te vas a morir, ¿ves? Míralo ahí. Ok, I got you. Te lo consigo.
Yeah, what you said.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
What do you want? A kiss?
I will blow your head with this shotgun. Oh, I need to kill you. Encuentra el.
Hello there, sir.
Oh, yeah.
What? We might have a situation. I'll check the perimeter. Over.
Come on. Anyone there? Not funny.
Hey! Do we have an owner for this weapon?
Yeah, I fucked with that mission up. No puede ser. Look it up. Oh, sorry.
Hello, Janice. Rebecca Carlyle. I'm looking into some unauthorized
Perdí.
transactions of funds.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Baja la bola, ya está durmiendo. No, coge esto tuyo. No. Cookie y ya. Más cookie. Estaba bien cerca yo. Este es ese es el tipo que tengo que hacer contigo. No sé, me perdí. No sé cuál es aquí. Ahora necesito ayuda, men. Necesito ayuda, men. termino mañana la misión porque me tomo un ratito conseguir unas cosas ahí. Bueno, see you tomorrow to finish this thing, okay? I hope I don't get interrupted tomorrow. Good night. Out here is almost 1 a.m. in the morning. You know, estoy en Estados Unidos, estoy lejos. Se me cuidan. Gracias por sintonizarse.